I know. I truly, I love RPGs, so I'm so excited to be showing this. So we're standing outside of Ansheim, yeah?
That's right. And I mean, the biggest thing we can notice is we're on one screen, right?
Exactly.
From being on 3DS 2 screens, it's been fully optimized to be on one screen.
Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. And right away, you can see just how colorful everything is. And yeah, I'm like, maybe we go right in there.
Let's go in.
Get right into Ansheim.
And as you can see as we get into the town here, it's updated graphics and visuals, but it's still got that same kind of like storybook art style that looks so cool, especially in the towns. The towns are
yeah, and the way it was zoomed out just then, it'll do that in the various cities where if you stand still for a moment, it'll zoom out so you can really appreciate it. And I do want to do just a little bit of setup because some people, I'm sure, quite a few people have played the original, but for those of you who haven't, we are starting out with, if we can hop into the menu for just a second, we're starting out with Tiz, Agnes, Adia, and Ringabel as our little motley crew there. And they're basically setting out together because this big chasm opened up and they're kind of trying to figure out what is going on. And then we have a little fairy friend there.
Yeah.
Airy the fairy.
Given us guys, like you can also maybe have
Make
her look around a little
like,
bit.
what are you looking at?
And so this, the fun thing here with going to the jobs, of course, each character, you can switch jobs at any time. So there's up to 24 jobs to mix and match. It's really fun. You can look at all the different little outfits that they have, which is
It's so cute. Yeah, and when you change jobs and you have those various outfits and looks, you'll have those in the cutscenes and in the battles and everything. So it's pretty cool.
It's cool because once you defeat a character of that job type, then you get access to that job type for all of the members of your party. You can freely swap them out.
Yeah, you can mix and match. I think that's one of the things I love about this game is that you have the ability to build out your group in whatever way you want, really. You have a lot of freedom in that. Yeah.
But that said, you do have to level up that character
Right.
for that job class to get all the good.
Yeah,
abilities.
yeah, exactly.
You do have to put the work in.
you level up, your characters have their levels, and then each has their own job level. So the job points are separate from the regular experience points. And just one thing I really wanted to call out, I was doing a little bit earlier, but you can use the guide feature, so another update to the UI. So you can press X when you're in the menu, and it goes into a little bit deeper into each of these abilities. So as we can see, Tiz is a level 7 thief, so he's got quite a bit of different abilities. But if we switch over to Agnes, she doesn't have as many abilities because she's only level 1.
Yeah.
So you can mix and match, build your party as you please. That's a pretty fun part of the game for your strategies that you might want to look into here.
Well, and the nice thing too, I guess, yeah, maybe we can run around the town just a little bit just to show off what it looks like. But the nice thing too is that when you get a new job class, even if you're starting at level 1, if you're a little later in the game, you're gonna level that up pretty quickly. So that's really nice.
Also, a fun thing, if you hold B down, you can dash.
Ooh.
You can also do that in the settings to make it auto dash, but me, I'm a B dasher.
Nice
Yeah,
little
so that's
quality of life.
new.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you're
really.
replaying this and you're like, I don't need to take my time through here. I know where I'm going.
We found a
Found a
passing
passing
soul.
soul.
Oh, there we go.
So passing soul with your friends, some of the other things here. Here we go. Here.
Yeah, so we will have online functionality in this. And yeah, oh yeah, here we are in Norende.
This is the village that got destroyed at the beginning of the game.
Yes. So, yeah, the village got destroyed at the beginning, and you have the ability to rebuild it. And you can basically put other people in there and then kind of rebuild it a little bit quicker. And you really want to do that too, because you're going to get a lot of abilities, specials, and items, and all kinds of good stuff. So you can have that going on passively in the background as you play.
So your friends can help.
So you gotta have somebody in there working on it. The passing soul that we just found, put them to work.
Yes,
in the village.
exactly.
Rebuild it.
Yes.
Other people playing the game, and then also if you're friends that you add them, they'll be there to help as well. So now we're back on the main, the overworld map, and some fun things with the map we saw. I think before it would be on the bottom screen, but here we have it in the corner. But we can also switch the map layout so it can be a little bigger. The exclamation mark will tell us where we need to go next.
And this overlay.
I like this one. I like
Yeah, this overlay is really
semi-transparent.
nice. And also, I just wanted to say, the music is so good in this game. I think people are going to love hearing that OG music in here.
Oh yeah, especially the battle music really gets me going. Well, now that we're in a battle,
Yeah,
I guess
I
we
was
can
like-
jump into some of the mechanics. Why,
Yeah.
we have the brave and the default. So if you brave, you can use your battle points, your BP, and you can do more than one attack. So I've done a little brave here. We're gonna do an attack here, an attack there, and we do an ability. Let's see, do we want to maybe
And
a
the
mug.
Brave and default mechanics are one of the core features of this game that kind of made it stand out when it came out over 10 years now, I guess, over 10 years ago.
So if we wanted to default, it's your guard, but you also build more BP, so that allows you to do more attacks. The more times you brave, the more BP you use, and then you might have to skip a turn here and there, right? So
Yeah, so you can get really layered with your strategy and how you want to do this, and I love this unique mechanic about this RPG. You know, it makes it really stand out. Yeah, and also I want to say when you choose to default, you are in a defensive stance. So if you take a hit, it's not going to hurt you as much.
It's like a defensive stance, and then you bank a turn that you can use later. So maybe you do that with your healers, like if they're not going to do any damage up front.
Yeah.
I want to save that turn for a little bit later in the battle.
Exactly.
you can really choose your strategy on if you want to just kind of keep on attacking, or if you want to mix it up a bit and save some of those attacks and then go full on out with some more abilities.
If you want to just brave, just get in there.
But then you get into turn debt, and it's like you got to sit
Yeah,
through all the
well,
enemies
exactly.
attacking
That's
all
the
time.
trade. It's like, how brave do you want to be?
Maybe we want to default a little bit. So now we're in the Temple of Wind. Wait. Oh,
Oh,
we got it.
nice.
Just
Inspect.
Wind
Nice.
charm.
Nice little accessory there.
So I'm gonna start running around and really see what's in here. But this was on the
Yeah,
map
look at the
telling us that we
lighting.
had to go here. This was our next destination, right? So, oh,
Oh, there you go. What's the play here, Tyler?
see, I'm gonna
Maybe
default once.
I was
but
gonna say maybe make one of them go hard in the brave direction.
let's see. Let's make Anya's go and let's use some
There
of
we
these
go.
martial arts abilities.
So you can see down at the
The
bottom,
monks-
the BP is the battle points that Tyler was talking about earlier. So that kind
Brave
of shows
points.
you if you're like on your normal turn schedule. If it goes negative in red, that means you're gonna have to wait a while to take your next turn. And then if you default, then it kind of turns blue and you've got bonus turns to use later.
Yeah, and I see
Right.
Adia has resist lightning going on, so that's nice.
Let's see how many of these we can. I like with some of the black magic, you can attack all foes.
Nice. Qigong wave.
Also, I have it at 2
Yeah,
speed,
that was
but maybe you want to
satisfying.
do. Oh, I already knocked him out. I like the ability that you can speed up battle speeds from regular speed ×2 ×4.
And you also have the ability to speed up cutscenes now, which is new to this
Exactly,
title.
yeah. So maybe if you're familiar with the story and you don't want to watch the whole thing at normal speed, you can just get a quick summary of it and
Yep, just
Set up.
refresh your memory.
Right here, so we're on autoplay.
It feels almost
I could go a little quicker.
malicious.
No chipmunk voices.
Yeah, and we have the original voice acting in here. I mean, the whole game, obviously, it's the same game, just remastered and looking super, super good. Get your RPG fix.
Oh yeah. All right, so
Yeah,
sometimes
what's the strat here,
I like to default a little bit just to kind of see what is this the boss gonna do, or just to get up my brave points because I want to go in a little harder.
lay of the
so
land.
do a little bit. But for example, with Adia, I might want to actually do something like this one.
I see too the
exam.
brave animation when you're selecting the brave, and those red sparks fly. Those
yeah.
are updated from the original as well.
Really show that you're going in a little harder, right? So for me, I want to be like, all right, examine. We can see some things of what is the HP or if there's a weakness. And I'm going to go and
like,
fire.
Yeah, we know what
And
that
that's a big
weakness is,
advantage,
and we're
but
going for it.
you do have to spend a turn to get that info. So it's nice to be able to brave to get like that examine to find the weak spots and maybe get an attack or
Yeah, I do love that you have the ability to just stack and be really super strategic, and you can, I mean, each battle is different because of it.
I'm going to start using some white magic, do a little protection here. See what happens. We'll speed things up a little bit.
there you go.
His looks super cute.
You can see HP. No, it's weak against fire. It's a beast type, and well, I cast fire on it, so. All right, let's do a few more things here. Actually, I want to hit more black magic. Let's go a little hard on the fire. For me, I also like to focus on one of the two first. Get one out of the way. Qigong wave.
That was good.
Nice. Boom.
Let's see.
Wow.
Oop, getting hit a bit here. All right, we're gonna maybe default one. We saw that Tiz got skipped because went a little too hard that first turn. So we're in a little debt there.
Yeah, you can see his counter on the bottom left.
Yeah,
there, still at
-1.
Gonna continue to go on fire on one side, but I think we need to start healing because we
yeah,
don't
getting
want
down there.
anyone to fall. I like that we can also do all allies.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So you're not going one at a time.
Yeah, and you do have some spells you can cast against the enemies in the same manner where you can hit all of them.
All right, we're gonna keep on going a little bit. We're gonna keep casting fire.
It's smart. I mean, it just makes sense.
The harder I can get one done. Yeah, we've got quite a few characters in that. I do like when you have your buffs,
nice.
they do
Yeah,
show
you
up there
took
as
it
well.
Mhm.
One's down.
Yeah, good
let's
job.
see. We want to start going in. We would do another brave.
Super cool looking boss, I have
It
to
is.
say.
All right, we're going to Qigong Wave that. Let's go with a special ability here. And we're going to use Piercing Bolt. And how are we doing HP-wise? I think we're doing pretty okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're doing good.
And let's, but I think we still might need to heal a little bit. And then maybe I want to do a little bit of Protect. No, Shell. And once again, I love that you can bring up the guide to show that a little more in depth than what we're going to do. So Magic Defense, because if they're going to hit us, let's do that. That
Nice.
Cure up, the Shell up, Qigong Wave,
Thanks,
and
Isabel.
Piercing Bolt. Ooh, a little more damage there. I like that
Take
with
that.
that. We got some buffs from that. It shows up the magic attack is up 120%.
Oh, you've got a special
Like, yes,
available
getting a
too.
little low on health there.
You can also kind of see that with their buffs with the little aura around them.
Yeah.
All right. Blizzard.
So
Actually,
yeah, you do have
here.
specials in the game that are linked to various weapons, and you unlock those as you continue. And also actually through the rebuilding of Narende Village.
We're gonna keep on hitting it with some Blizzard here and go.
Yeah, make him chilly.
Nice.
Make him cold.
5 hits from 4.
Nice.
Pretty good. Still standing.
Weak point. Yep.
Let's take it down. All right, I'm gonna
Makes
brave
sense.
here. Gonna give it a few more Qigong waves. And special Piercing Bolt. Let's go.
I love that you have Agnes as the monk. I have the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. When I did my original playthrough, that's what I went with. Nice.
Yes.
Boom. I
That
think it did hurt. I'm pretty sure
Looked
that
like it.
hurt pretty badly.
And then here we're gonna see if we get some level ups.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Level up.
Satisfying.
Yeah, they all their little cheerful
Oh,
animations.
and they all have their different little poses. Ring a bell.
Alright.
Ring a bell being so extra
Oh, I know.
every time.
All for it. All for it. Hey, Daggerlore support ability. Got
Nice.
some drops there. All
Amazing.
right.
So there's another ability that you unlock by leveling up your job.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna we're gonna hop into another new thing,
Right.
which is we have 2 new mini games. We're gonna take a look at one of them.
All right. So we're gonna have to hop back out of
So
that.
both of these new mini games feature the mouse controls that we can use with the Nintendo Switch 2 system. So again, that's just using the Joy-Con 2 controllers, putting them down flat on a surface, and then you can use it like it's a mouse.
So we will hop over.
Hold on, I'm having a
Just a
little bit
minute.
of technical.
Yeah, see, look.
Yeah, it looks like it's paused.
So the first mini game, the one that we're going to take a look at, is called Ring a Bell's Panic Cruise. This one falls into